Hey class, my name is Brandon Cook and I'm one of the leaders for discussion board number 1 this week. The 3 articles that this discussion board talked about was the right brain, defining technical communication, and lastly, your company is only as good as your writing. 2 articles that I really wanted to focus on was the right brain and your company is only as good as your writing by the Harvard Business Review. I thought these 2 were very interesting in content. So I kind of wanted to dial into them. In the right brain, they talk about the left and right brain, and I'll dive into that a little bit later. But I really want to focus on the Web 2.0 aspect of the article. Talked about the amount of information on the internet right now, Web 2.0. For example, you can Google just about anything and find out how to fix your car, how to fix a computer, even recipes. I mean, just there's so much information out there. I always find it funny when I'm trying to Google something, look something up. Just some of the suggested Google searches that pre-populate as you type. It's interesting how people word it. I don't know if that's an educational thing, but for example, there was one, I think it was a meme going around not too long ago. It was help, I've accidentally built a shelf. And I thought that was kind of funny, right? Because how do you accidentally build a shelf? In any case, there's probably a reason for it, right? Joking. But you can find out just about anything on the internet. And that's kind of a part of the Web 2.0 thing. And you can communicate with anybody. And so that aspect of it is very interesting. The other article I want to focus on is your company is only as good as your writing. Now, again, I'll dive into that one with the questions a little bit later. But I've received emails from numerous high-level professionals in my work with grammatical errors. For example, than, T-H-A-N, versus then, T-H-E-N, and then the famous 3 theirs, they are, there, and there. And I see them used incorrectly quite often. Now, that's not any reflection of their intelligence. It's just, maybe they feel a little bit more relaxed talking to me or whoever they're emailing. Now, mind you, these are internal people, and I do receive a few external emails that are like this as well, but they're few and far between. In any case, it's how people write, how they use slang. I think it all depends on the company's culture, what that person is comfortable with and who they're talking to. For example, I would probably not use slang when talking to my CEO. That would not be good, and I would make sure my grammar is correct. So yeah. 2 questions for you guys. Do you agree with the Harvard Business Review article by Kyle? There's no right way to write. Why or why not? Personally, I do not think there's a right way to write. You can use slang depending on who you're talking to. Again, kind of like I mentioned, you probably don't use that with your CEO. But I think there is no right way. It just depends on who you're talking to, the message you're trying to send, and the medium at which you're sending that message. So tell me what you guys think about that. And the last question is, in the right brain article, do you see yourself as a left or right brain person? For me, I'm definitely a left brain person. I'm very analytical, take calculated risks, I plan ahead, but I can't paint or make a story or do anything kind of like what's behind me right now. I can't do it. It's not my thing. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys respond with, and I look forward to reading your guys' response. Thanks.